Hello everyone. So I've had a few requests to talk about trading versus holding in cryptos. So I'm going to go over a quick example. I'm going to look at XRP or Ripple, and there's some quite extreme examples throughout the year of times when you could have held or sold and then traded, rebought later. So let's get into it. So this is the chart for the year for Ripple. We've been all the way from the bottom at 0.006 all the way up to $2.50 basically, which is somewhat of a 37,000% gain, which is pretty huge. So that means if you invested $1,000 at the start of the year in Ripple, you'd now be sitting on, well, if you'd sold the top, you'd be sitting on around $370,000, which sounds pretty nice. However, throughout the year, there's been a lot of movement in Ripple in percentages. So this gives the opportunity to trade. So I've broken down a few examples in these charts, and we're going to look at what the result could have been if we traded just 3 times during the year on Ripple. So this is April. We had a 1000% move, from down here at 0.01, moved all the way up to 0.08. So if we consider that 1000% move, buy here, sell here at the top, we have another 1000% move in May. We take our original amount that we sold in April, invest it all here, make the move, sell at the top, and then recently, December, we take our full amount from May, which we sold here, invest it all here, and sell. We actually moved a bit for this, was made slightly early. It actually moved up to about $2.50. So if we'd sold here, we can calculate how much money we would have made by trading 3 times instead of holding throughout the whole time. So considering these were 1000% moves, that's an 11x gain. We can say we turned $1,000 into 11,000. So that's our April move. Then we're going to look at the May move. So taking our full 11,000 for 1000%, that gives us $121,000 at the end of that. And then the December move, I'm going to call this 800%. It's probably a little more, it's probably like 850, but be conservative. Take 121,000, multiply by 800%, it gives us roughly $1.1 million. And if you compare that to the 37,000 just for holding, that would have turned $1,000 into $370,000. So you can see the massive difference just by trading alone makes on the final value. So that's briefly what I wanted to go over. I'll be making more videos like this in the future. Any further questions, you can either find me on my website, you can contact me on the website. I'll just go over that quickly. This is the web address, I'll link it in the description. You just hit contact me, fill in the details, or you can leave me a post on eToro, which is where I do all my trading. Just find me, this address, and I'll link that in the description as well. You can just go onto my feed and leave me a comment there, and I'll try and get to answer any questions. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.